Hey everybody, Ryan here with a weekly update for, well, May 31st, so tomorrow's the first day of June. Actually, today is May 30th, the day I'm recording this, which is Saturday. But, Saturday evening, Simpsons are in the background, good episode on. Simpsons is a good episode. It's the one where Homer goes to rock and roll fantasy camp. You got like Keith Richards and Mick Jagger and, let's see, Lenny Kravitz. There's a few good celebrity cameos in this episode. So yeah, it's a pretty good episode. But that's what's on right now. But yeah. So I do have a few things to show off in this video too. Some items. I'm still waiting for the Unite. I think that's what the theme was for this month for Loot Crate. I'm still waiting for the Loot Crate, and I never got it yesterday. So I'm assuming when I get it, it's actually going to be June. Because it shipped back on like the 17th or 18th. And I got an email yesterday from Loot Crate saying to rate it and basically say how did I enjoy my the May Loot Crate, and I can't really respond to that and give my opinion because it's still not here. It usually is here by now. But anyway, there was a couple new Amiibos that came out yesterday too. I think like Pac-Man came out. There's a Silver Mario, so things like that. So I did go and get one of them, and if you follow me on Twitter, you know which one I have. I already have it unboxed, but I will show it. I haven't used it yet in the game that I can go with, but I will show it in a few minutes. So, when it comes to videos, I did have a Wind Waker up past week. I did have a Mortal Kombat up. Unfortunately, I didn't get any time to record Final Fantasy 13. I did record some today, but at the time I didn't. And I didn't have time, I didn't want to edit it and put it up today. So it will probably be up on Monday. I do have 2 more videos of Mortal Kombat X ready in story mode. Chapters 5 and Chapter 6, so I'm halfway through the game, or halfway through the story mode. I did say earlier that the LP was going to be just a story mode, but I may show off a couple of parts of the ladder mode. Which is the arcade mode. I haven't decided yet. But anyway, so in my recordings, I'm halfway through. You should see those 2 videos this week, probably 5 and 6. And then next weekend, I'll record probably 7 and 8, and possibly 9. I was going to record part 7 today, but I decided to relax and record more Wind Waker. And yes, I was talking to Grotus earlier on Skype, and he asked me when I mentioned that I was recording today, and he said, it better be some Wind Waker, and yes, there is a Wind Waker video. 2 of them. Hopefully I will get them edited and up this week. There was no Final Fantasy 7 up this week on Much Games, or I think there was one of them on last Sunday. I was going to put up a second one, but I didn't. I did put up Final Fantasy 8 though. So this week there will be a FF7 on Much Games, FF8 on Monday, June 1st. The Much Games Hall of Fame poll is going to be starting. So it's going to be kind of, I guess it's going to be a lot like last year. Cole's actually organizing it. He's been organizing it for the last few years. He's going to be managing it. So, yeah, we already have a video up on it about a week or 2 ago. Mentioned that it was starting in June. So, yeah, look forward to that. So, yeah, there should be a Final Fantasy 13 video this week. There should be 2 Mortal Kombats, possibly a Wind Waker on my channel. And on Much Games, there should be an FF7, which is probably going to be on today. Well, I can't really say today because today is, at the time I'm recording this, it's the 30th. So, well, I can say today because you're watching this now on Sunday, the 31st. So it should be today on FF7. And then probably Wednesday, FF8. Now, the good thing is, the first 3 days of this week, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, working days. Sunday's actually the beginning of the week, but working days. I'm actually going to be going in to work at 6:30 a.m. Eastern, so 8 o'clock my time, and getting off at 4:30. So I'm going in basically 2 hours earlier this week, because those first 3 days, I'm being trained for another position at the job that I started back in January. So the training hours are actually going to be earlier in the day, which is great. So that means I'm going to be home by 3:30 Eastern or 3:15 Eastern, which means I get home about 2 hours earlier, which means I will be able to have supper earlier, and then I'll be able to record and get stuff done. So yeah, that's going to be great. But with that being said, I do have the After Years on for Final Fantasy IV on Steam. That is great. Loving that game. I'm playing Final Fantasy. I played Final Fantasy IV before, and I own the PlayStation 1 version, so I'm playing the After Years now. And I do have Final Fantasy IV on Steam. So I don't know, but in the future, those two games will probably be LP'd. Not this year, though, I don't think. But they will eventually be LP. And I know a few people who are LPing the After Years, and I know a few people that are LPing Final Fantasy IV. HC Bailey is actually LPing Final Fantasy IV. And it's a Steam version. So, that's great. Also, I think Nufi Banga announced earlier today, or yesterday, at the time you're seeing this, that the winner of his tournament, subscriber tournament, was Spyro 2. It bet out Digimon. I don't know. I think he told us. I think he said it was 3 votes. It was pretty close. That's all I know. I think it was 3 votes. And anyway, so it's going to be great to see Spyro 2. I was kind of rooting for Final Fantasy 7 a bit, because it's been so long since I did Final Fantasy. There was a lot of good games in his tournament. Skyward Sword was there, Digimon World. There was a lot of good games. But yeah, I'm happy that he's going to be doing Spyro 2, because I really liked his Spyro 1 LP. So when I get the Loot Crate, I did not do last month's Loot Crate, but I may start doing the unboxings of the Loot Crate again. In June, I am getting Batman Arkham Knight, and I am getting, I think I already mentioned it, there's a Hyper Dimension Neptuna anime series coming out. The DVD is being released in June, so I'm getting that. And then September, Money Number 9. I am playing currently, just casually, more, what was the name of the game? Batman Arkham Origins, so that's a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying that. And I might get, like, Hyperdimension Rebirth 2 for PSP. I'm thinking of getting that. I was going to get it yesterday when I was at EB. I picked up a game for Xbox One, a used game, and I picked up an Amiibo. So, without further ado, I will show off the Amiibo first. Like I said, if you follow me on Twitter, you should already know. But anyway, I did manage to get it, and there was about 10 of these left, I think, at EB, which is, you know, in the States, for you people who are in the States, EB's our version of GameStop. So, they just don't call it GameStop in Canada, they call it EB. Actually, I think if you type in, like, GameStop.ca, like, thinking it's Canadian version, I think it actually redirects you to ebgames.ca. So, anyway, I have the Silver Amiibo from Mario. I did try to get Pac-Man. Now, when I was at work, a friend of mine private messaged me on Facebook, and they were in the village all the time while I was working, and I was on lunch, and they were at EB, and there was 2 Pac-Mans left, and they bought one of them and told me that the other one was like, get down here quick. And I said, well, I'm at work, I'm on my 15-minute, wasn't on lunch, but on my 15-minute break, I won't have enough time to get down and buy it and get back. And I said to and they were just at the leaving EB, I should say. They weren't in the store, they were leaving. They were at the leaving store, but they told me that's where they got it. And they said, you should go. And I said, are you still there? Like, buy for me and I'll reimburse you. And they said, well, I actually just left. But they said, hold on a second. And they went back and it was gone. So someone else bought it right directly after they did. So when I went down after work, it was gone. There was none left. So, but I did manage to get him. So I'm happy with the, and I think you can use him for, well, it's red. So it's Mario Party 10 that you can use him with. Anyway, it brings me to the next part. I did buy a used game. Now, the successor to this game is actually probably going to come out in September. And it is a sports game. and the season is actually ending probably in mid-June. But I did, and I know I know that I may, if Colin L112 is watching this, he may have a comment about this. But anyway, I figured I'd pick it up because it was like $29. Do it cheap, and it is an Xbox One game. I did pick up NHL 15, and it's the Ultimate Edition. So that is going to be fun. I haven't played it yet, but I will play it, and then I probably will get NHL 16 when it comes out in September. And I probably will get it for the Xbox One. But I probably will play this later tonight. Like I said, today is the 30th of March, so I may play it later tonight. Anyway, I'm starting to pick up reading too, by the way. I might have mentioned it before, but anyway, I haven't started reading it yet, but I did pick it up last week. And I picked up, and it is a biography, but I did pick up Rousey. So this is basically called My Fight, Your Fight, and it is about Ronda Rousey. So I think she wrote it with someone, or like co-wrote it with someone, or anyway, it's basically about Ronda Rousey, which is a UFC fighter, and she is awesome. So she's a great UFC fighter, and I don't really watch a lot of UFC, but I will say that whenever she's fighting, I try to watch the fights if I can, if they're on like televised or pay-per-view. Usually, I will try to watch the fights, or at least read up on it, catch the highlights on SportsCenter or something, because she is a great fighter. And I still do watch the WWE every now and then, and that's completely different from that, but still. And last but not least, I'm going to show 2 graphic novels before I end off the video, because I'm starting to get into the graphic novels too. And this one is Batman Volume 1, The Court of Owls. So I think it came out in 2012, but I haven't started reading that one yet, but it's great, and it looks like it's going to be great. It's got a lot of great reviews on Amazon. It made the New York Best Time Seller, and I also got Volume 2 of the same series, called The City of Owls. So it's the one that comes out right after the one I just showed you. So, yeah. Those are going to be great. And I'm probably going to start reading the Ronda Rousey one after I read these ones first, because these are shorter. So I'll probably start reading those maybe tonight. I don't know. But anyway, it's kind of strange doing a weekly update the night before, but I just didn't have any plans with Cole or Bongo or Colette or anything like that, so didn't have any plans with any other friends, so I kind of figured do the weekly update tonight. And when I get the Loot Crate, I will probably do a video of that, so that should hopefully be this week. So yeah, that is about it. I'm not going to talk about Google I.O. People, I am in the technology, but I'm not going to talk about Google I.O. I know that coming soon is going to be like Apple has a WWDC, but I'm going to talk about their Apple stuff. I'm not going to bore anybody here with the technology stuff because of the fact that a lot of you who watch my videos are not into technology, and if you're not subscribed to this channel to hear about technology, you want to see LPs and video game related stuff, and okay, come on. You're going to talk about Batman. Come on, Batman. It's Batman. I'm not going to make any predictions for the WWE Elimination Chamber that's going to be happening here on March 31st. Well, not here, but on pay-per-view on the WWE Network for $9.99. Yeah, $9.99 in the States. It's like $12 in Canada. Of course. But anyway, that's about it. I'm probably going to go and start reading the Batman Court of Owls. And while I'm rendering some videos for you guys, because I'm basically just going to edit them, render them, and while they're rendering, read some Batman comics. I'm also going to pick up the Harley Quinn ones, and I'm actually going to start getting into watching Marvel Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I haven't actually watched it. I've watched a bit of the show, but I got to catch up on some of season 2. And I got plenty of time until like September or something when the next season comes out. So. Yeah, anyway. And no, I haven't seen the new Marvel Avengers movie, Age of Ultron. I do want to see it, but, I'll probably end up waiting when it comes out on Blu-ray or something like that. but I will eventually see it. But anyways, thanks for watching this over 15-minute weekly update. If you want to suggest any books for me to read, I do have a lot of variety of interests. I do like cooking shows. I do like cooking books. I do like, obviously, biographies, because I got the Ronda Rousey book. Graphic novels. If there's some graphic novels you want to suggest to me, great. I do have an Amazon wishlist, so I'll be adding stuff to that. So if you want to, go on the Amazon wishlist and, buy something and send it to me, that's fine. I'm not asking you to. But yeah, that's great. Stay tuned also. I will be promoting on Twitter pretty much every day when there's a video up when it comes to the Much Games Hall of Fame. When the video goes live, I'll retweet it, and then I'll probably send out a tweet saying make sure that you vote. Things like that. I'm sure Cole will be doing the same thing. Other members of Much Games hopefully will do the same thing too. And if you want to retweet the Much Games tweets when we put them out saying, the voting's up for this poll, so that you can get the word out too and help us out, it'd be greatly appreciated. So yes, that is basically it. I could probably talk for hours, but I don't have anything else really to say. One last thing. We're still thinking of something to do for 1,000 subscribers on Much Games, and we're trying to figure that out yet. If you want to make some suggestions, maybe we'll do a Google Hangout or a live stream or something. We haven't really figured anything out for that yet, but Oh, and next Saturday, this basically I want to say the 5th of June. Is it the 5th? No, the 6th of June. I know that Sandbox Gaming has something on the go, and Newfie volunteers with them a lot, and I know he's going to that. It's some kind of, I think the theme is going to be Pokemon. It's like from like 10 o'clock or 10:30 in the morning our time to like sometime in the evening. I think it's a 12-hour thing, and it's about Pokemon mainly, or maybe it's all about Pokemon. And I know he invited me to that, and I usually don't go to the Sandbox Gaming things, but yeah, I'm probably going to be there, so I may live stream through Periscope. So if you follow me on Twitter and you use Periscope, which is on streaming app through Twitter on iOS and Android, if I do go to it, maybe I will Periscope some things from the Pokemon thing. Pokemon. So yeah, I probably will be going to it. I don't know if I'm going to stay the whole day like Bongo probably will, but I will probably go to it and do a Periscope stream of it on. Won't be a long stream, maybe 5 minutes, a couple of different streams every now and then, and I might not even play Pokemon. I might just go to socialize. But yeah, so if you got any of you guys who are in St. John's, Newfoundland, who are in the gaming, go to Sandbox Gaming thing. I don't volunteer with them, but I am going to help promote it too. Hopefully, if I was watching, same thing. And in my tweet, of course, when I tweet this video out for you guys, I will mention Sandbox Gaming too. So yeah, I probably will go to that. And maybe one of these days I'll get to go to Comic-Con in California. It's a dream. I do want to go to Comic-Con. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you all on the 7th of June.